What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of
Burton Ballers. And in today's video, we're going to be previewing our quarterfinal of FA Cup match against Middlesbrough. Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. So Zany, Middlesbrough. What are your memories of Middlesbrough? You got any?
Well, they used to be in the Premier League. Back in my day.
Used to be in the Premier League, yeah, not anymore, are they? But first, I must say that I was embarrassed yesterday, Zane. The story. Chelsea, because you know Chelsea can't sell tickets. So, because Chelsea can't have any fans going to Middlesbrough apart from, I think 500 people had already bought tickets, but we had to stop selling tickets. So they requested to play the game behind closed doors. That's embarrassing. Why should Middlesbrough suffer because of Chelsea? But luckily, the club saw sense in the end, and they withdrew their request to the FA. You know, so guys, we are not. Everyone's against us at the moment. So if anyone on the board does watch this channel, don't do something like that again, because it's just kind of embarrassing, and that's another thing for the press, the media, to hit us with. So that out of the way. We're not going to do team news today, Zane, because I don't know what the team news is. All we know is Reece James is out again, isn't he? Because he's going to be out for a few weeks. Always injured, yeah. And Christensen, another injury prone. He got injured against Lille, so he may not play as well. So we'll see. So anyway, Zane, we're going to go on to head-to-head. Last 10 games.
9 wins, 1 draw.
No.
8 wins, 2 draws.
No. Close.
8 wins, 1 draw and a loss.
Close.
8 wins, 2 losses.
Well, yeah, well done. 8 wins and 2 losses. The last time they were in the Premier League, we beat them both times. In the FA Cup, last time we played in the FA Cup, I think, was 2013, and we beat them 2-0. But you know what? I've got good memories of playing against Middlesbrough, and bad. My first good memory about playing against Middlesbrough in a cup. First time I've witnessed Chelsea win a cup, 1997, and I was at the cup final. I saw Di Matteo and Eddie Newton score the goals where we won 2-0 against them in the FA Cup final. The year after, 1998, we played them in the League Cup final. Do you know what the score was?
2-1.
No.
2-0.
What? 2?
No.
2-0, yeah, 2-0 again. Do you know who scored the first goal? Di Matteo again. But you won't know who scored the second goal.
Yeah,
That's it. Huh? Yes! What again? You know what I'm going to say it to you, Zay? I'm going to say, the guy you say plays for all these different, you keep mentioning to play for different clubs. So, see, he caught the see?
Oh, finally,
calling his name all the time. It's going to work. Yes, Frank Sinclair. And what's so good about it is because, you know, Eddie Newton and Frank Sinclair were known as the Blues Brothers back then, because they were, after Paul Carnival, I think quite a few black players were playing for Chelsea, and those two were playing at the same time, and they called them the Blues Brothers. So it was quite fitting that they're homegrown as well. One homegrown player scored in 1997 and 1988, another homegrown player scored in a final against Middlesbrough. So yeah, we do well in cup games against Middlesbrough. Right, anyway, let's move on to the quiz. So I'm going to ask you to name 2 players, because you'll know these 2 players who played for both Chelsea and Middlesbrough. First player. He read his autobiography.
Oh, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank.
Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, yep. So he joined after a great spell period at Chelsea. So he went on to play for Middlesbrough for a while. And another player that you'll know, I'm going to give you a clue. He was in our 2013 Champions League. 2012, was it? 2012 Champions League team. No, not Drogba. No. And his position was midfield.
Oh, is it Vieira?
No, Vieira?
No, you know what I mean.
Then he went from Chelsea to Turkey. No, not him. Ramirez.
Yeah.
No, and he went on from Chelsea to play in Turkey.
Oscar?
No.
I know right. It's John Obi Mikel.
That's right. John Obi Mikel, yeah.
He played for Middlesbrough.
Yeah, he went to... no, did I say from Middlesbrough? He went from Chelsea to play in Turkey, then he went from Turkey to Middlesbrough. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you said
Yeah. So John Obi Mikel. So some other players you probably won't know. Mark Schwarzer. Remember were you out? Did Mark Schwarzer... I think he was the reserve goalkeeper when Jose Mourinho won the league with us. When you saw Jose Mourinho win the league in 2014, was it?
Yeah, when like Remy was there. So.
Yeah, when Remy and people were there. Yeah, so he was there then. This guy called Zenedine. I can say Borderline Zenden. A guy called Zenden. He was a Dutch left-sided player. He played for us. Then he went on to Middlesbrough. Going way back. Oh, and then there is someone else you know, Zane. And his brother plays for Chelsea at the moment. He went there on loan. Yeah, well done. Nat Shavro. He played for them on loan for a while. And going way back, there was a guy called Tony McAndrew. You wouldn't know him.
And Peter...
No, not Peter Nicholas, no. Yeah, so Tony McAndrew, he was there. But he was bought by a guy who managed both Chelsea and Middlesbrough, one of my favourite managers for Chelsea. He was the one who took us from the bottom of the old second division, which is now the Championship, into the Premier League, which was then Division 1. And his name is, John Neal. Guy called John Neal. No, he's a Welshman. Northern. He was from Northeast. He was actually from Middlesbrough. So I think Lynn Jones is assistant, or Ian McNeil, he was his assistant at the time. So yeah, he was one of my favourite managers actually. He actually built a team with no money. So that's why I give him props. So anyway, so that's that out of the way. Now, Zane, we're going to move on to score prediction. So score prediction, Middlesbrough with all their fans versus Chelsea with only 500 fans. It's going to be a difference. Is it going to make a difference?
4-0.
No, Middlesbrough.
I think 3-0.
Okay. To Middlesbrough. Okay. All right.
I'm taking Chelsea.
All right. So Middlesbrough have been doing quite well actually. They've had some big Premier League scalps. Didn't they beat Tottenham? But anyone can beat Tottenham. Yeah. So that's not a big scalp. That's why I say big scalps. And who else did they beat in the Premier League? Manchester United. Again, not really a big scalp, is it? Yeah. So
easy.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a harder match than that. I think we're going to win it, but it's going to be tight. And I think we're only going to win it by the odd goal. So I think we're going to win it by 2-1.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. And also, let's carry on with the quarterfinals, shall we? So let's go Crystal Palace. I think they're playing at home to Everton. So what do you think? And by the way, congratulations to Mark Guehi, called up for England squad. So well done, Mark Guehi. And Gallagher as well. He's at Palace, so he's been called up for the England squad as well. So what do you think the score is going to be? Crystal Palace at home to Everton?
I think it could be a 3-2 to Everton.
3-2 to Everton. Now Palace will beat them. Everton are not in any form at the moment. I'm going 2-0 Crystal Palace. So then we've got Nottingham Forest versus Liverpool.
Liverpool is too good at the moment. 3-0 Liverpool.
Yeah,
4-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest have been on a good run as well. 4-0 against Leicester, and they beat. Who else they beat in the Premier League? There's another Premier League team they beat. I know. But yeah, Liverpool are going to be a bit too strong for them, so I'm going 2-0 to Liverpool. And finally, Southampton at home to Man City.
Southampton. 2-0. Southampton.
Okay. Southampton have actually played quite well against.
2-1 City.
Yeah, but Southampton have played quite well against Man City this season actually. So, and Man City are going through.
I'm saying 2-1 Southampton actually.
Yes,
because they're not really trying cups and stuff.
But the thing is, Man City is something. But both teams are going through a bad patch at the moment. Man City, I say a bad patch, but Man City have had a couple of draws and a defeat. Southampton are losing a lot nowadays. Hard one to call actually. I'm going to go for a shock as well. I'm going for 1-0 Southampton. I think Southampton are going to pull off a shock.
You think Man City's going to score at least?
No, I'm going 1-0 Southampton. I'll stick with that. Yeah, so that's it. Stick your comments in the section below. Who do you think is going to win these cup ties? What are your predictions? And anyone else who's played for both Chelsea and Middlesbrough, stick your comments down there in the section below. Until then, guys.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified when I make a video. Share this video and comment down below. And can you please get this video to 40 likes?
Okay, take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.